Welcome back to Triple G Sports Replays. Today we're going to play some APBA Hockey. It is Hockey Night in Canada. It is November 3rd, 1979. The Buffalo Sabres are at the Toronto Maple Leafs. Buffalo is tied for first. They're 8-1-2 with 18 points, tied with Montreal for first. Toronto 5-5-1 and even with 11 points. They're tied for eighth. And stars of the game coming in. We got Guy Perreault. He's got 10 assists and puts him in the top 10. He's got 17 points. We've got in the net Don Edwards, 6-1, and he's got a 2.43 goals against, which is fourth in the league. And they will be facing the Maple Leafs. They've got Daryl Sittler in 11 games. He's got 13 points, 16 of them in penalty minutes. And in the net is going to be Marc Palmier. So it's Hockey Night in Canada. It's Buffalo at Toronto. And facing off, we've got Perreault was a 3. We got Sittler as a 4. And they drop the puck. 5 is the home left wing. Sittler gets it over to Tiger Williams. Williams with the puck. A 51 is a 3. That'll be a shot on goal plus with a tip in. So tip in, we need to roll a third die. I need to get that out here. Third die is a 3. So we're going to take the highest I rating on the floor. 8, 5. I'll go odd or even. It's an odd, so we're going to tip it to Sittler as an 8. And a 3. Tip in, shot plus 2. 34 for Sittler. That is a save by Edwards. 25 is a 3. He kicks it out to the center. Perreault. 30 seconds down. 46 is an 11. And that'll be pass Arsog. So who's he want to pass it to? He's going to pass it to Martin. We have to do another roll. And see if we can get it within his assist rating of 43. We do. So it's a shot on goal by Martin. 56 saved by a Palmier. 21's a 23. It's picked up by the right wing Dudley. Dudley. 31 is a 3. That's going to be a shot with a chance of a tip in. 6 will be the third highest I rating. 5, 6, 4, 7. It's going to be Martin. 5 with a 6. Tip him, screenshot plus 2. He is a 26. Making a 32. Save by Palmier. 45 is a 21. Picked up by the opposing center. Another 30 seconds off the clock. 16 is a 28. This will be intercepted by the right wing. We've got 2 minutes down. We're going to change line for Toronto. So we're going to go shift to second set of wing. He's going to dump and chase. Second line of forward, second line of defensemen. And 3 goes to the opposing right wing. They will dump. And 3 goes to the opposing right wing. So So we had a change of lines. We're 2 minutes into the first period. John Anderson has the puck. 53, that'll be a matchup. So he's a right wing matching up against 7. Against the corner left D, which is Van Boxmeer. We're going corner versus corner, 6 versus 10. So Van Boxmeer's going to win that. Take away by the left D, and the clock ticks again. 7:30 left on the clock. 45 is a 26. His pass will be tipped, picked up by the left wing Maloney. Toronto with the puck, working the zone. 31's a 5. That's going to be a Soga. So does someone have a save above 31? Yes, we do. Boschman does. So that's going to be a shot on goal by Maloney. He needs a 25. Save by Edwards. 36 is 33. It's going to kick right to the right D. Hutchison will take a shot. He needs an 11. That's a save by Edwards. 21's a 6. He will smother, and we will have a defensive zone face-off. 16:30 left in the period. And it's still scoreless in Toronto. Third lines will come out for both teams. Third pairing of defensemen. Face off in Buffalo's zone. So we're going to have McKitchney face off versus Dan Lucy. A 6 versus a 2. They drop the puck. 12. Disadvantaged left D. So McKitchney will win that face off. Gets it over to Quinville. Quinville. 54 is a 32 in their zone. Pass, and we have a physical 16. So the other opposing team, what's their physical? We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 is 16. They will. That's a tough checking group there. 16 is. They're going to knock him off the puck. It's going to be picked up by the right wing Sealing. Rick Selling. 31 is a 3. That'll be, let's see here. Is that going to be a shot on goal with tip in? Yes, it is. 1 means the highest I rating. 5, 4, 5, 6. Play fair. 6, 3. No tip in. He didn't get a stick on it, so it's a shot by Sealing. For Selling. There you are. He will get the shot himself. You need a 25. Hits on net. Palmier, big time save. Kicks it to his left D. That was right in front of his face. High danger chance. .32 is a 26. He's going to be knocked off the puck. Picked up by Craig Ramsey. Buffalo with the puck. 51 is a 6. That'll be a shot on goal, block plus 1. And they've got 3, so I need a 4 or more. It's a 3. That shot is blocked. It's blocked by Quinville. And where's the puck go? 6. Deflects into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off. So we are 14:30 left in the period, still scoreless. We're going to switch lines. For both teams, we're going to have the number 1 pairings and the number 1 forwards out. With a face-off in Toronto's end of the ice. All right, we will see Perrault face-off against Sittler, 4 versus 3. And they drop the puck. 7, advantage right wing. Sittler will win it, gets it over to McDonald. In their own zone, Larry McDonald, 36 is a 33. And that's going to be, hey, we got to roll and see, is it a minor or is it a face-off? 9, that's going to be a face-off. So the puck ends up out in the crowd, and we will have another face-off here on this end of the ice. Sittler versus Perrault. 10, disadvantage center, so Perrault will win. He will gain possession of the puck himself. .43 is going to be a 29. That's going to be, his pass is tipped, picked up by a Turnbull, and the Sabre, or the Maple Leafs will work their way down the ice. 15 is a 3. That's going to be a shot with a tip in. Who's got the highest I rating? We got 3 of them here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sittler is going to get the shot at the tip in. He's an 8 with a 4. That's going to be screenshot plus 2. So I need a 25. Save by Edwards. 52, 27. Be a clear or a high frequency 3. So our defensive rating for clearing, we need an 8. And that's an 11. They do not clear it. So shot by the third highest frequency shooter, 16, 15, and that will be Williams. Goes right to Williams' stick. He needs a 26. Saved by Edwards. 15 is a 2. Kicks it to the right wing, Schoenfeld. Buffalo with the puck. 12 is a 25. No, his pass is tipped. Kicks over to the right D, Salming, and they are going to dump. So we're going to change lines on the fly. Toronto dumps the puck. 4. It's going to go towards the left D. And who's going to go as we see Toronto change lines? Who's going to go towards there? It's going to be the right wing Anderson. So we got 6 versus 7 in the corner. And a 7 is the regular winner. Ruff will get a control of the puck. And then they will go and do a dump. And change. 1 is it's going to be picked up by the left wing. And we will see Buffalo change lines. So second wings, second line, second pairing comes out. Dan Maloney has the puck. He's snake eyes. That's going to be a shot on goal for Maloney. He needs a 25. Save by Edwards. 45 was a 5. That's going to kick to his right wing, Danny Gare. Gare with a 25 is a 1. That's going to be a shot on net. He needs a 32. It's in range. High danger chance. 34 is a 31. That's a goal. And at 11, let's see. Buffalo gets the goal. Gare's going to get it. Even strength goal. So Buffalo, Gare, first period, even strength. Time of the goal, 11:39. How many assists are we going to have? We're going to have 2 assists. Let's start with the center. He needs a 33. Nope. Go to the defensive man. Ben Boxmeer needs a 33. He gets the first assist. We need a 26 for down. He gets the second assist. Gare from Ben Boxmeer and Dunn. Plus is all the way around for Buffalo's line. Minus is all the way around for Toronto. And we're going to have a switch of lines. Bring in the 4th line along with the third pairings. For each team. One to nothing. Visitor Buffalo here in Toronto. As I have a sip of my coffee. All right, we're going to see in the face-off dot, Bob Mongrain. He would be going up against Pat Boutet. Even 2 each, so it's an even face-off draw. And then the puck. 12, visiting right D. So Mongrain will win it. He will get it over to Playfair. Buffalo works their way up the ice. 16. That's going to be, he will be checked off the puck. Picked up by the left wing, McKinchey. Toronto with the puck. 22 is a 1. McKinchey will take a shot on net. He needs a 14. Almost saved by Edwards. He will kick it to his left D, Bill Hosh. .43 is a 29. His pass is tipped. Picked up by Quintonville. Toronto works their way back down the ice. 52 is a 27. He's knocked off the puck. Picked up by Mongrain. And we're going to have a change on the fly for Buffalo. So they're going to dump 1, goes to the left wing. As they change the lines. My first pairings come out. We're going to see the same from Toronto. They're going to change on the fly. 3, they're going to dump it, and right wing Dudley will pick it up. Both teams working their first pairing and first lines. 33 is a 1, so Dudley's going to get a shot on net. He needs a 21. Save by Palmetier. 54-32. That's going to kick right to lefty Ruff, who's going to get a shot on net. Here's a 14. Save by Palmetier. 63 is a 38. And that is deflected into the seats, and then we'll have a defensive zone face-off over in the Toronto end of the ice. All right, so Peralta versus Sittler in the dot. In Toronto zone, they drop the puck. 11, advantage right D. Sittler will win the face-off, kick it over to Salming. But they're in their end of the zone. Salming, 14 is a 30. And he is going to, that's going to be a pass, and it's going to miss. It'll be an icing. And so we're going to get another face-off here on this end of the ice. Both lines are going to switch. I switch lines every anywhere from 2 to 4 timings, and that was 2 timings. So we're going to switch and bring our second lines in for both teams. Some say it's a lot of extra work, but I think it makes it a little more realistic. So, second line, second pairing for both teams coming in. Face off in Toronto's end. There's 8:30 left in the period. Buffalo's ahead 1-0. And looks like we're going to see Smith going up against Boschman. They're both 2, so an even face-off draw. And they drop the puck. 5 is home left wing. Boschman will get it over to Dan Maloney. They're in their own zone. 35 is a 5. And that's going to be a Soga. So does someone have a 35 on? No, they don't. It'll end up being an icing. Or excuse me, offsides. Toronto offsides. We will have a neutral zone face-off. So Smith against Boschman again. 6 visiting right wing. So Smith wins that face-off. Gets it over to Danny Gare. 35 was a 2. That's a shot on net. 24, that's on net. Can Palmetier save it? 33, yes he does, big save. Kicks it over to Anderson. 7:30 left in the period. 56 is a 33. And we're going to, looks like maybe have a penalty. 51. No, neutral zone face off. So we're going to say that Toronto was offsides. And have a face-off in the center. So that's been 3 timings. We're going to switch lines for both teams. Bring in our third line and our third period D. So we are going to say Don Lucy at the dot, and he is going to face off against McKechnie. 4 versus 2. They drop the puck. 6 advantage left wing, so Lucy will win. Get it over to Ramsey. Craig Ramsey. 51 is a 6. That's going to be shot on goal block plus 1. They've got 3. I need a 4 more. Nope, shot is blocked. Who gets the block? 9. Looks like Hotman got the block. The puck will go Let's see, block shot deflects to shooter for a screenshot. Soga +1. Bounces right back to Ramsey. He will get another shot at it. 32, and he's got 33. Oh, just saved by Palmetier. 42 is a 5. That's going to kick to the right wing. Butler. 6:30 left in the period. Toronto with the puck. 23 is a 22. He's going to be knocked off the puck. It's going to be picked up by Lucy. Buffalo with the puck. 23 is a 22. His shot will be tipped. Seganuk will end up with the puck for Toronto. Toronto works their way towards the zone. 42 is a 2. That's going to be a shot on net for Seganuk. He needs a 24. Saved by Edwards. 14 is a 30. It's going to kick right to his stick again. He will get another shot. 25, saved by Edwards. 56 is a 6, and he will smother for a defensive zone face-off. That is 4 timings. We're going to switch lines. Five minutes left in the first period. Buffalo's up 1-0 by the goal by Danny Gare. First lines are going to come out. First pairings are going to come out. Pearl versus Sittler in the dot. 4 versus 3. In Buffalo's end, they drop the puck. 5 is disadvantage right wing, so Peralta will get it. Kicks it over to Dudley. They are in their own zone. 34 is a 31. Pass physical 10. What's their... We have 3, 6. Oh, yeah, they're already past that just with the forwards. So it's going to be intercepted, shot on goal by the right D. So Solming is going to go and get possession of the puck. He's going to take a shot. He needs a 15. Saved by Edwards. 62 is a 4. That's going to kick to his left wing, Martin. Buffalo with the puck. 65 is a 35. And there's going to be a penalty. 43, that's going to be a minor. And so, Toronto's going to go on the power play. Martin. 2-minute penalty. What did he do? Let's see, 14. That's going to be elbowing. First period, 2-minute penalty. Time of the penalty. 4:20 left in the period. And so Toronto will be on the power play. We're going to switch lines. Bring group number 2 out for the penalty kill and the power play. So there is the grouping for Toronto and for Buffalo. It's going to be Smith versus Boschman in the center. They're even. Face off here in Buffalo zone. And they drop the puck. 9, visiting left wing. There isn't one. 5, disadvantage. Or no, 9 is going to be home left wing. Boschman will win that face off. Gets the puck to Maloney. Maloney, 34 to 31. So you pass physical 12. So we got, that's a 4, 5, and 5, 10. Nope, that's not enough. So he's going to be able to get a pass. Who's he going to pass it to? He's going to pass it to John Anderson. Anderson, 15 is going to be a shot. He needs a 22. He needs a plus. He's going to add 3, so he gets 25. Saved by Edwards. Edwards with a 15 kicks it to his right D. Done. 30 seconds done with the power play. Done with the puck. 64 is a 7. And he will dump it, and we will have a neutral zone face-off. All right. 2 minutes into that power play. We'll switch lines again, bring out the number 1 pairings. For both teams, since we have stoppage. Having these cards in these sleeves are so slick. All right, going to be face off at neutral ice. Pearl against Sittler, 3 versus 4 on the face-off. We have 3 minutes left in the period. And drop the puck. 8 is disadvantage left wing. You don't have one. 3 will be advantage left wing. Sittler gets the puck. Gets it to Tiger Williams. Williams with the puck. 46 is a 41. Okay, we need to roll 2 dice. It's either a neutral zone face-off or a rare. That'll be a neutral zone face-off. 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. And they drop the puck. 8. Disadvantage left wing. Don't have one. 9. Advantage center. Sittler will win the face-off. He will end up getting possession of the puck. 52 is a 4. Shot on goal with tip in. Who's the highest? I. 8, 8, 5, 6, 0. Odd, even, odd. 1. Williams is going to get the tip in. He's an 8 on a 5. This could be tip in plus 4, plus 2, plus 3. That's plus 7. So he needs a 41 for this shot to go in. And he misses. Saved by Edwards. Edwards, 52 is a 27. Let's see, can we clear, or does it go to the high frequency score? Their defensive and clearing ratings an 8. They clear. That kills the penalty. And we will have a defensive zone face-off. 2 minutes left in the half. And we're going to change lines. So we're going to bring out the 4th line for both teams along with that 3rd pairing on defense. So we're going to have Botet, Mongrain in the face-off dot. They're both 2s. 2 minutes to go in the period. This line will finish out the period out, and they drop the puck. 4, home right D. Botet will get it over to Hotman. Hotman with the puck in the Buffalo zone. 14 is a 30. That's going to be pass Arsog. And who are they going to pass it to? I think they're going to pass it to the center, Botet. 46 is a 41. And we got a roll. See, it's a neutral zone face-off or rare. And that's a neutral zone face-off. Kill 30 seconds. Minute 30 left in the period. Mongrain and Botet in the facing off. 5, home left wing. Toronto wins the face-off. Kicks it over to McKitchen. Toronto with 54 is a 32. Pass physical 8-19. Wait, there. That'll be, what did I say, 30. 54 is a 32. That'll be pass physical 16. What do we have? We've got 4, 5, 10. Oh yeah, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the right wing ceiling. 1 minute left in the period. Buffalo with the puck, working their way down the ice. 54 is a 32. Do we have a pass physical 14? 6, 7. No, they can pass to whoever they want. They'll pass it to Mongrain. 46 is a 45. Well, we got to see, do we have a bench minor first off? See, Toronto 12. No. Buffalo 14. No. Now we got to roll for what happened here. 8 is going to be a rare play. So we need to look at column 6, row 55. Home right D loses skate edge and is out remainder of period. Which, hey, there's only 30 seconds left anyway. So we're going to take that pairing out. Right D isn't done. And we'll have Hutchinson coming in his spot. We'll go like this. And we got 30 seconds left. And we're going to have a neutral zone face-off. And they drop the puck. 5 is a home left wing. Botet gets it over to McKitchen. Toronto works their way into the zone. 53 is going to be a matchup. So we're going to have left wing matching up against, let's see, left wing. He attempts to lead pass to a teammate with the second highest scoring frequency. So let's see, who's the second highest frequency shooter? 14, none, basically. It's either or. 14 is one of these two, odd, even. Odd, even to Ellis. And it says here, left wing assist, or left wing A rating is 4, and the second high frequency shooter's S rating is a 2, so that's a 6 against the opposing right D, left D ratings. Right D, left D, 4, 6, it's an even. And I would say Let's roll 2 die to see who gets it. Oh, tie goes home. 8 winner. Home wins the advantage. So they're going to win it. Offense. Complete pass for a breakaway. So it's a pass to Ellis. He's going to get a breakaway shot here going into the end of the period. It's on net. Can Edwards save it? 43-29. No, that's a goal. With seconds left, Toronto ties it up with 8 seconds to go. Toronto ties her up. Ellis with a pass from McKitchney. How many total assists were there? We got to find another assist. 5. We're going to start with the right D. Hutchinson, he has a 23. No. Bautet, 34. No. Quinville's got a 24. Yep, Quinville will have the other assist. Eight seconds left. So that's a goal by Ellis. Even strength. Assists go to Kitchney, Quinville. Pluses all the way around for that 4th line. Minuses all the way around for the 4th line for Buffalo. And we're tied 1-1 with 8 seconds to go. We are going to drop the puck and see who wins the face-off. It's a 2 versus a 2. 11 visiting left D. Mongrain will win the face-off, and there's the horn. And we're done with the first period. So, Hockey Night in Canada coming to you from Toronto. It's 1-1 the end of the first period. Thanks for watching. I will record both of these next 2 periods, so be watching for 2 more videos. This will be period 1. If you like what you see, please hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave them. And I want to thank you for watching Triple G Sports Replays.